If you cover all the logos on your camera with black ink or black tape, then how's everyone going to know what kind of flash camera you have? Hey guys, well there's actually a few reasons why you may wish to black out or put black tape or black ink across the logos on your camera. I'm going to cover those off for you right now. If I don't mention a reason, you let me know your reason down below, or otherwise let me know if I'm absolutely crazy to even think about this. The first one is pretty simple. It's to avoid unwanted reflections. If you're shooting into glass or through glass or any other reflective medium, you may not wish to have the logos or bright reflections bouncing off your camera coming back into the image. So one of the reasons is to avoid that from happening. Another reason, and this applies to me, particularly when I'm doing paid or professional photography, is that I really don't want people to judge or critique the camera I'm using, because so often technology rolls on, but what you've got can actually still do the job really, really well for you. There's actually no need to always have the latest and greatest gear. And for that reason, I cover up my logos so that I don't get people saying, why are you shooting on the EOS R when the R5 is out there? I mean, the EOS R can get some great photos, almost just as good as the R5. Probably just as good. But I just don't want that controversy or people critiquing what I'm using to shoot when I'm at events, because it's not relevant. It's not always about whether or not you've got the latest or the most expensive or the newest or the greatest. You can actually achieve great results with what you got, and you don't need people judging you while you're trying to do your job. And another quite valid reason is to deter thieves or avoid theft. Now everybody knows that cameras are expensive. Most big black box cameras are expensive. They cost a lot of money. But even so, thieves or opportunists may well target the more expensive option when they have the chance, or it may increase the benefit over the risk of committing that theft. So by covering up the logos, blacking them out, you can avoid that so it doesn't occur. And the other thing I find is that when I'm shooting events, people will come up and they'll be, oh, I see you're shooting with the Canon EOS R or the Canon EOS R7 or whatever it is I'm shooting with, and it actually distracts you from the job that you're there to do, which is to take photos. You don't want to be standing around talking to gear geeks while you're trying to do a job, the job that you're paid for. So I just remove that possibility by covering up the logos, blacking them out so that people can't necessarily see what I'm shooting with. And so back to the original question, how will people know that you're shooting with a really cool, flash, new, expensive camera? Who cares? Who cares? If you want people to know what you're shooting with and that you've got the latest and newest and most expensive item, then don't black it out. But if you want to avoid unwanted reflections, conversations with gear geeks, and also to avoid or deter theft, then by all means, black out your logos. I'm sure the camera manufacturers won't be too stoked with this because they want everybody to know that you're shooting Canon or Nikon or Sony or whatever it is. But for me, it's not important. I prefer to black them out and just remove the element entirely. That's it guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day today. I mean, look at this, I'm having an awesome day. Would you check out the weather here? This is in the mighty Waikato, New Zealand. Beautiful weather, eh? What's the weather doing in your place? Let me know below. Otherwise, as always, look after yourself, take care, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.